Welcome to Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. They've been playing football here since 1902, and this crowd today is fired up and ready to get going. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Bearcats will kick this away to get us going here. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game. Throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
This open possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, ASU. Strong game by this quarterback. Talk about a great way to start this game, for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Bearcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This quarterback on fire today. Lining up to try the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. It's nice execution to pick up their first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult.
Breaks into the clear. A It's a sprint. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Handoff to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. And we'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
And it's complete downfield. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Breaking free at the 35. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs right over the defender. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
With the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen. Good effort.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tight end goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
There's the handoff. Running with purpose. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Looks like the Bearcats trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And 1st down for the offense.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the 2nd half.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He's going to take another shot right here. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the 1st time. They confirm it with the review. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the same runner's got it again. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on first down. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Ball handed off. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll hand it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the single back takes the handoff. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Bearcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Saw were able to bring him down quickly. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. He's got it near the end zone. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Huge play. They finally get him down, but he's all the way up to midfield. Now they can open up the playbook. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough match.
Touchdown, ASU. They've come all the way back to claim the lead. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21.
That makes the score Arizona State 28.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
21.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Powerful running here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Refs set it down for the offense. 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. A quick juke. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
The end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score Arizona State 28.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The pass rush closing in. Finding some room at the 25. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment in the key time and key moment in the game.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The Bearcats come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Looks like the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Receivers are bunched together. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
42, Cincinnati, 21.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. Can they recover from that right now? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Using his legs on the scramble. He's free around the 15. And we're able to get him down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And now trying here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Picks up the first down and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, ASU. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Cincinnati, 28.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback. They didn't make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Norris. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And they hand it off to the back. In the clear at the 25. And they pick up the first out at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't